Merry Christmas, everyone. I'm Rondell Joseph. Tonight on RTA 25 News at 10, more flight problems from yesterday still have major ramifications today. We'll have the details. Plus, 2 crashes on 2 different sides of the north and south divider overnight sends 3 people to area hospitals. Also, a new commuter law is taking effect in Illinois in less than a week. We'll give you some tips on what you should know. And a member of CBS 2 says that they're dialing it down a bit. It's all tonight at 10. It's 10 o'clock and it's time for 25. Flight issues from Sunday afternoon continue to bring in more ramifications to Christmas. The latest updates on flight plans. 2 crashes on opposite sides of the Madison divider overnight. What police say happened in those incidents. New laws for commuters and what they could mean for you in Illinois. Some tips for you and what you can and can't do. The RTA 25 News at 10 starts right now.
This is RTA 25 News at 10.
Good evening, everyone, and Merry Christmas. I'm Rondell Joseph. Welcome to RTA 25 News at 10. Topping tonight's newscast, flight delays continue to persist in the Chicago airports today after many issues took place yesterday. Last night's number of flight cancellations stood at 198 at Midway, while 24 were at O'Hare. Southwest Airlines was the main company affected by cancellations yesterday. However, they pinned blame on foggy weather, but apparently from some, a staffing shortage was also part of the problem. CBS 2 interviewed a passenger who was not only stuck waiting for nearly 3 days to catch a flight to Texas, but says that the airline doesn't know where her luggage is. Take a look.
All of my medication that I take 2 different kind of blood pressure pills. And I haven't took them in 2 days because they done lost my luggage. Upstairs, my luggage is in Texas. I'm here in Chicago. Downstairs, they're still here. You got 1 million suitcases down there. It's terrible.
Southwest did say that they are working to get passengers on flights to make sure that they arrive to see relatives. According to the Department of Aviation, late this afternoon, there were 146 delays and 18 cancellations at O'Hare, while at Midway, there were 107 delays and 10 cancellations. As of 9:45 tonight, the cancellations at O'Hare and Midway have remained the same. And new at 10 tonight on 25, the new traffic laws of 2024 are hitting the state of Illinois in less than a week. So here's a look at some traffic laws you should know about. A car dealer can sell you a car without you leaving the couch or bed. It can be delivered to you without a physical signature. A digital signature will be all you need. Also, some changes you don't realize that many haven't actually realized that they are actually illegal include hanging car freshener scents and disability plaques on a rearview mirror, which will change. Police will no longer be allowed to pull drivers over because they spot something dangling above the dashboard. Another law includes cracking down on live streaming or video conferencing while driving. The fine is $75 if caught on a smartphone or tablet logging on to Zoom or Microsoft Teams. Still ahead tonight when RTA 25 News continues. 2 crashes send 3 people to area hospitals overnight. Plus, a migrant bus arrives unexpectedly at a metro station in the suburbs over the weekend. And a CBS 2 employee says that they are dialing back time a bit. We'll have those stories in briefly tonight when RTA 25 News at 10 continues in Batavia, Morton Grove, Blue Island, and your part of Chicagoland. Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays from all of us at RTA 25.
RTA 25 News at 10 continues.
Welcome back, everyone. The news never stops, especially on Christmas. So here's a look at the stories that are in RTA 25's briefly tonight. Developing in briefly, 1 person is dead, another is injured after a crash involving a motor scooter. Chicago police say it all happened near Belden and Cicero just before 1 this morning. A man was driving a gas-powered scooter with a passenger when they collided northbound with a gray sedan that was traveling westbound. Police said that both men suffered trauma to their bodies and were transported to Stroger Hospital in critical condition. As we mentioned, the driver of the scooter did not survive. He was identified as 28-year-old Ganchozo Jesus Rodriguez. The driver of the sedan was not hurt and refused medical treatment at the scene. And as of tonight, citations are pending. A person is in custody after an officer was hit by a vehicle during a disturbance last night. Police say that they responded to a domestic disturbance just before 9:30 near 59th and Kilbourne. Once officers arrived on scene exiting the car, one was hit by the offending vehicle. The officers were able to remove that driver and take him into custody. The injured officer was transported to Little Company of Mary in good condition. Charges are pending tonight. A person is recovering after being shot while wielding a knife at a man during an argument on CTA property. Chicago police say it all happened Saturday night at the Garfield Red Line stop around 10:45. Witnesses told police that two people were arguing. The man pulled out the knife while the other pulled out a gun and fired shots. The knife wielder was taken to the hospital in fair condition. Police are still looking for the shooter. Briefly Tonight continues. More news from over the weekend. Two unscheduled migrant buses arrived at Metro's Elmhurst station Saturday night. According to police, the first bus arrived before 9 o'clock carrying 58 migrants. The second one carrying 33 before 11 o'clock Saturday evening. The buses originated from Texas, and someone on board who was acting as a leader purchased Metro tickets for all passengers, in which they later boarded a train bound for downtown Chicago at 11:15. Elmhurst Police and Fire were on scene coordinating and answering questions.
Mary Kay Kleist begins her new schedule and has decided to downshift her time at CBS 2. She stated that she wants to have more time with her family, however she will not be leaving WBBM television. Kleist joined in 2002 as a weekend meteorologist, dating back to former weekend anchors John Davis and Cynthia Santana. Over the years, she has worked alongside Jim Williams, Maya Martinez, Rob Johnson, Erica Sargent, Brad Edwards, and many others. Kleist is one of the members of the revived CBS 2 News at 4, which debuted last January after a 16-year hiatus.
That is a look at Briefly Tonight. Here are your winning lottery numbers. The news at 10. We'll be right back. Wishing you the best in the new year from all of us at RTA 25. Finally, here at 10, there aren't any service changes to report, but there is an apology I would like to make. Over the past several months, I have been off the desk due to my physical health. I was anticipating an initial return in April, but due to the unexpected back problems I faced, I had no choice but to remain off the air. I ended up missing out on some of the big stories we saw happen this year, but I did try my best to make occasional appearances on our newscasts and to our news briefs, letting you know that I'm still here, even though I didn't end up feeling well after some of our newscasts during the summer. I love my work here at the station, and I'm sorry, but I wanted to put my health and safety first before I possibly ended up falling over during our newscasts. I won't be leaving RTA 25, but I will remain out for long periods of time until I'm fully clear to return to both our 6 and 10 o'clock newscasts. I thank those who have been patient with me, and for those who have reached out, I'm trying my best to get through it. That is our news for this Christmas night. Thank you for being with us. Remember, you can connect with us on RTA 25's social media platforms. I'm Rondell Joseph. The news continues tomorrow morning at 4:30 a.m. Have a great night.